What's up, guys? It's Blue Ninetails here again. I have some awesome things to show you guys. With the release nearing for Pokemon Sun and Moon, there's been a lot of speculation about Alola forms, different forms, evolutions. But today I'm going to show you guys the top mega evolutions that I think could. This isn't necessarily a top 10. This is just my opinion on which ones I think have the best chance of making a mega evolution in the game. And Spenda's one of them. Spenda never really appealed to me and it just got annoying to me. But look at this freaking mega evolution. I mean, it's gorgeous. Check out some of the artists in my description down below. I think some of the stats are like very subpar, but I think it should have a bump up in HP and attack. I think that would make it really stand. And everyone's favorite lovable dragon, Dragonite. Everyone has been panning for a Dragonite evolution, and just look at this guy. Absolutely stunning, and he has features from his previous evolutions which I love, and his stats are above average to say the least, but I would love a bump in his HP and his special attack. I think special attack for dragons really set off their moveset along with their design. Next we have Electrode, which in some people's mind is a forgettable Pokemon, but I've always liked Electrode, and this mega evolution I found of him is freaking awesome. It's a play on the Master Ball in case you can't tell. And its stats are, I think are very well rounded. And some of them are subpar, but I would love to see a bump in attack and special attack, because when you think Master Ball, you just think power, non-failing, can't fail. And I think that would set his design. And next we have Giovanni's glorified pet cat, Persian. And this mega evolution by far is one of my favorite. And I love it. The Egyptian artwork, Persian, I don't know, the two just coincide to me. And I was watching Yu-Gi-Oh! The other day. Yes, I still watch Yu-Gi-Oh! The original one. And the pharaohs are considered one of the most powerful beings in the world. So I think its special attack and special defense should get a bump. I think that would totally set his design. Delabar was one of those forgettable Pokemon from Generation 2 that never really stood out. And if you ask anyone about him nowadays, they won't really know who you're talking about. But these mega evolution forms I found for him are pretty amazing, and I think they would make his design a lot more interesting. I mean, this one right here by far is my favorite out of the two, and the play on Santa Claus here is just on T. I mean, if you look at the origin, it clearly says its sack-like tail is likely to have been derived from Santa Claus. What more else could you say about that? I mean, I think this one right here is probably one of the ones we'll see eventually in one of the upcoming games. And its stats are very below average. I would love to see a bump in its attack, its special attack, and its special defense. Dodrio was one of those Pokemon that stuck with me from the beginning, only because my favorite episode of the original series dealt with Laura Laramie and when Ash rode her Ponyta and it turned into Rapidash. But getting to this mega evolution, I mean, awesome design. And for its stats, I think I would like to see an up in special attack and HP. I really think that Dodrio is one of those Pokemon that deserves a mega evolution. Hypno was a very underrated Pokemon in my opinion, with an extremely creative design. I mean, just look at this mega evolution. My goodness, props to the artist who made this. It kind of puts you in the mind of Mega Alakazam. I mean, can't you see the resemblance? As far as stats go, I would make this Pokemon I would probably put a bump in his special attack and keep it the way it is. But my goodness, this is one of my favorite of all the Pokemon I have to show you guys. And Luvdisc is definitely one of the ones that's forgettable. I mean, it needs an evolution or another form. I found this one on the web and it's a little too ordinary for my taste, but I also found this one, which I think brings out Luvdisc fish concept, and I am in love with that design. But as far as the stats, if this were to mega evolve, I would definitely give it a bump in attack and speed. Most definitely. And next up, guys, is Marowak, and these designs are so awesome, they should just be his regular evolution. Forget mega evolution. Like, look at these designs. Major props to all of the artists listed on my description. All of them. These are amazing. Look at these designs. Look at the attention to detail. The typing. Everything just makes sense. This one has to be my favorite of all of them though, because we all know Marowak lost its mother when it was a Cubone, and I like the ghost detail in it. I also like the ghost detail in this one. But I have to say that the previous one is my favorite. But as far as stats go, it has some pretty good stats for Marowak. I would like to see a bump in its special attack since it probably will be going to the ghost form, but having the ghost typing available with it. But this is my favorite design out of all of them. I love it. And this was one that I wanted you guys' opinion on. Do you think Raichu should get a Mega Evolution? Many people have been talking about it. I really would enjoy a Raichu Mega Evolution. I think it would be nice to the game, and I think we could really see one very, very soon. This one right here is my favorite out of the both of them that I found. But, you know, as far as its stats go, I would love to see a boost in special attack with the electric typing and a boost in HP. But, you know, a lot of people have been talking about a Mega Evolution for not Raichu, but Pikachu. And it makes sense, you know, he's the mascot. It just would make sense out of all of them. You know, this one is by far one of my favorite ones. Looks like kind of like a lion cub mixed in it. But, you know, what do you guys think? I think it would be an awesome idea. But as far as on the next coming games, and I brought up Dunsparce on this video because there's been a lot of rumors lately surrounding him and the new Pokemon Drampa on Pokemon Sun and Moon. And there's been a lot of speculation that this could be Dunsparce's evolution, his long-awaited evolution. And it's a dragon, no less, like everyone wanted. And I can kind of see the comparison. I couldn't before, but now I can. If you look on the Bulbapedia site, it says Dunsparce made his debut where an entire town was full of children with Dunsparce. And if you look at Drampa's description, it says it's especially gentle with children and appear in areas where children gather. Schoolyard, who knows? And you know, the color schemes are there. I think this could be it, guys.
What do you think?
Leave your comments down below, like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I really appreciate it. Blue9tail signing off, and as always, guys, thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you soon.